Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Bell. Welcome back to the fitness class. I hope you all are enjoying these workouts that we're having each week. I hope you all are staying safe. Continue to practice in social distancing. I miss you all. I can't wait till we can one day have back those one-on-one face-to-face interactions because I miss all of my lovely scholars. But until then, I am going to stay connected with you all via this virtual learning or remote learning. Um, yeah, I miss you all. But anywho, today's lesson. So every week we've been doing a fitness class and we have been incorporating certain things. We started off with doing calisthenics, and then we moved to stationary stretches, and then we moved to agility drills. So this week we're gonna pump it on. Now each week we're gonna kind of step it up a notch. We're not gonna just go full throttle. We're gonna kind of walk in, gradually take progressive steps towards increasing our cardiorespiratory system, or our output. This week in our fitness class, we're going to take a walk. We're going to do a 15-minute walk. Um, you can do your 15-minute walk. I am actually in front of my door. We're going to do a 15 walk around my neighborhood. Uh, uh, it's going to be fun. We're going to first start off with those stationary stretches that I showed you all in the second week video, in week two's video. And then after that, we're going to take us a walk. Now, when we do our walk, when we take our walk, we're doing it for 15 minutes. Normally, we usually do it we could try to do it sometimes to get is a certain amount of distance, like you may want to walk a certain amount of miles. Some people may want to do a certain amount of steps, and all of those things are great. But for us, we're just going to do it by time. We're going to do it by time. And the reason that we're going to do it by time is because we don't want to push ourselves to cover a certain amount of ground or distance. Because like I said, we're going to ease into this. We're not going to do it for to accomplish a certain amount of steps, because like I said, it's a gradual progression. So we're just going to take a 15-minute stroll. Now the great thing about this is, like, you can count your steps with like your phone, or with like one of those Fitbits, or like a little Apple Watch or something like this, to see how many steps that you took. Or and that'll be great as well. But like I said, we're not doing it for the steps or the distance. We're just doing it for time, because like I said, we're trying to gradually work our way in increasing our cardio output. So what we'll do first, we'll start off with those stationary stretches that I showed you. So I'm going to try to place this phone here. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna place the phone there, and we're gonna start off with the stationary stretches. So we're gonna put our feet together. Remember, we don't want to bend our knees. We're gonna try to put our palms flat on the ground. If we can't put our palms flat on the ground, we're gonna hang as low as we can go. All right, we're gonna hold it for 15 seconds. Bring it straight down, just to stretch out those hamstring muscles. We don't want to go into any of our workouts with cold muscles. We want those muscles to be nice, loose, and warm. That way, when we start our activities, no matter what it is, our muscles are not tight. They'll be loose. That way, we won't run the risk of pulling or injuring ourselves. All right. Now we're going to go the right foot over the left foot. Take it on back down again. Only thing we're doing, we're just warming up. We're just trying to stretch out those hamstrings. Just trying to stretch out those hamstrings. Remember what I told you in week 2 about the muscles. If your muscles are tight, and when you get ready to move, if it's tight and when you get ready to move, it'll pop like a stick. But you want your muscles to be very loose and limber, like a leaf. That way it can twist and turn and torque and be okay, and it won't rip or rupture. All right. Switch it, bring it back down. Remember, like I told you in week 2, if you can, try to place your forehead on your knee. If you can't, it's okay, just hang in as low as you can go. Remember to take slow, deep breaths. All right, let's spread our legs. Gonna go down to my right. Remember, we're gonna try to place both hands on the outside of our ankle. We're gonna try to put our forehead on our knee. Okay. All right, gonna take it to the left. Now remember, when we go down, we don't want to bend our knee. We want to go as far down as we can without bending our knee. If we're going out trying to touch our ankle, we're bending our knee, we won't fully stretch this hamstring. The only way that we can fully stretch it if it stays locked out or that knee is not bent. So you go down as far as you can without bending your knee. So you go down to the left. And the middle, both hands on both outsides of my ankle. Stretching those hamstrings. All right. Quadricep stretch, stretching this front quad. Remember, we're gonna take our right foot, place it in our right hand, pull. We should feel a stretching right here in this quadricep muscle, right there. Pull your foot and you should feel it stretching right here in that quadricep muscle. We're only holding it for a 15-second count. Left one. Gonna stretch out our groin. Remember, you're gonna keep your feet flat on the ground. You're gonna squat down. You're gonna take your elbows, place them in the inside of your knees, and slightly push on out. Stretching that groin muscle. That groin muscle is located in the inside of your inner thighs. This is the groin muscle located in your inner thigh. Next, we're gonna stretch out that tricep. Remember, you take your right hand, place it on your left elbow. Left hand on your right elbow, you slightly pull. All right, left one, left hand, right elbow, right hand, left elbow, pull. All right. Oof. Nothing like a good stretch in the morning. All right, so here we go. Like I said, we're going to take a walk. We're going to start off with walking. Now, I have my Apple Watch. You can have a Fitbit. You can use your phone. Anything that you can use to set off a timer. We're only going for 15 minutes. I am going to set the timer here on my watch for 15 minutes. Okay, set it for 15 minutes. Uh-oh, got a text message, sorry. Let's go, there we go. 15 minutes. Place that right there back on my wrist for when we're ready to start. I got this wonderful selfie stick that I'm going to use to continue to video myself while we're taking a walk through the neighborhood. So let me place this on here. So I think I'm gonna have to stop the video and turn it to the side. You know what? I don't have to stop the video. Let's see how can I get this in here. Bear with me. Okay, we're back. I made a mistake. I somehow locked the phone, but we're back. I'll just figure out a way to edit it on in there. But all right, so there we go. Stretch it on out. All right, here we go. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I wonder if you can hear me. Maybe I should get my headphones. Let's see. I'll go inside to get my headphones. Make sure you all can hear me. Got my bugs. All right. So, see if I connect my buds, see if you can hear me. I hope you all can hear me. Got my AirPods in. All right. Make sure to get this locked on out so it doesn't be moving around. All right. Set our timer for 15 minutes, everyone. And we're gone. All right. There we go. So we're just going on a little stroll. Going on a walk. Going on a walk. Like I say, you know, the purpose is to gradually, you know, increase our cardio output. We're going to eventually increase our workouts, the intensity of our workouts. But before we go full throttle, we're just gonna take it. Yeah, I'm sorry, must have made a mistake. Hit the button. This thing is kind of Bluetooth. Get it on my wrist right here. Try to stay away from that button. All right. Yeah, so like I say, the goal is to weekly increase our workouts, the intensity of our workouts, but we won't go full throttle, you know, in the beginning. We're going to gradually work our way up. And walking is a great step for beginners, for individuals who, good morning, all right. Walking is a great step for individuals who are, you know, who are just beginners, who are just starting off, trying to get into shape, trying to start a fitness regimen, and you know, you don't want to just get in with an instructor or a fitness coach and, you know, go full throttle. You want to kind of wean your way into it. Walking is a great tool. It helps you get that heart rate, get that blood flowing, get your heart rate up. I'm gonna check my heart rate in about 4 or 5 minutes to see what my heart rate is. But it's a good introduction. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. Before you learn how to ride a bicycle, you learn with the training wheels. Before you take those training wheels off, and go full throttle and become the next Billy Blanks or fitness legend, start off with something simple, like walking. Walk your neighborhood. It's a great day for a walk. In my neighborhood, it's 8:20, 8:24 in the morning. Sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Great day to go for a walk. Birds are chirping. Let's see. We've been walking for 4 minutes. We have 11 minutes to go. I'm excited. It feels good. It feels great. I can feel my heart rate slowly increasing. Which is always a good thing. Get that blood flowing. When you're going for your walk, it's very imperative or important that you have really comfortable tennis shoes. Shoes. I got these shoes here from the Nike store, maybe about 5 years ago, for $19.99. I'm talking about extremely comfortable. Probably the best $20 I ever spent in my life. Should have some real comfortable shoes. Let's see. Check. So we're at the 10-minute mark, 5-minute mark, I'm sorry. So let's check to see what that heart rate is. Let's see. Let's see. It's measuring. Let's see what we got. 123. I got it. It's great. 123. If you can get your heart rate up to a normal resting heart rate is somewhere around 175, between 175 and 185. That's traditionally like your normal resting heart rate. When you're doing usually some physical activities or physical exertions, it usually climbs somewhere around the 115 mark. As you can see, I'm at 123. When you're really getting it going, and you really, going all out, try to get it up to about 140, 135, 140. That's when you really know you're putting in that good work. So like I say, we're at about 123 now. Gonna see if I can possibly get it up to about 135. It's probably won't happen because I'm kind of walking because of my fitness levels, because I'm kind of in shape. It's kind of hard for walking to get my heart rate going, but to a beginner, walking around, get that heart rate, or make that heart rate jump, and this was a great thing because it helps getting that blood flowing, getting that heart rate up, helps cut out all type of unwanted illnesses like high blood pressure, and cholesterol, and heart disease. You wanna live a longer and healthier lifestyle? Just become more physically fit or physically active. Not even gonna say physically fit, physically active. Walking helps that. We all wanna be I know kids, it's hard because we're doing all of this remote learning because of COVID-19. But hey, we gotta do any little thing that we can do to remain active. We have to. If it's something as simple as taking a walk in your neighborhood, do it. Do it. Just to get out of the house, get that blood going, that blood flowing. It's a beautiful morning. Birds are still chirping. Let's see how we're doing on time. We have let's see, how much time do we have left? We're at the 5 minute mark. 5 minutes, we got 5 minutes left, so we've been doing it for 10 minutes. That y'all doing a great job. Bet you can starting to get a little sweat. Sweating is always a great thing. Sweating is your body's mechanism for cooling off. Most people think when you're sweating, because you're really, really hot, and that is true. But that's your body's defense system or mechanism for cooling the body off. See where we're at with our heart rate now. See where we at. And we're measuring. Last time was at what? 123? 119. 119. But it's good. It's good. We're almost in the home stretch. Have probably about 3 or 4 minutes left. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. Uh-oh. Hmm. 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. You're doing great, guys. You're doing great. You're on your way in now.
Oh, yeah.
A double? Oh,
Oh, at least 9 o'clock tonight.
lucky you.
Oh, yeah. I do it twice a week.
Man. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna see you later.
I'm sure. At least a couple of times.
At least a couple of times. All right. Let's see. Got 45 seconds, and we're probably about 3 houses away from home. The person you see behind me, that's my neighbor. She lives in my neighborhood. She works at the Family Dollar. I go in there at least 3 or 4 times a day to buy any little thing just to get out of the house. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Oh, well, you can't see it. We're done. All right, here we go. Good job, guys. That was a great workout. When we uh after all of our workouts, we want to always end our workouts with a cool down. Usually our cool down would involve some type of walking just to cool our muscles. So let's say, for instance, next week when we're gonna do jogging, which is, a tip to next week's lesson. We're gonna jog instead of walking. We're gonna jog the neighborhood. But after we conclude our jogging, we're gonna end with a cool down mechanism, which is basically walking. Today, our cool down mechanism is going to be those stretches, those stationary stretches that we started off with. So those are going to be our cool down mechanisms. Next week's class, when we do our warm up, we're going to warm up with week's 1 lesson, which is the calisthenics. So we're gonna warm up with our calisthenic stretches, and then we're going to do a 15-minute walk, run. Okay? I hope you all enjoyed the workout. It's always great to have you with me. I can't wait to see you all next week for next week's lesson. Until then, stay safe and stay active. All right? Peace.